A young Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu, muscular and fierce, dressed in a warrior's attire, walking through Makkah's streets, observing traders and idol worshippers. Before Islam, society was divided by status and wealth. The strong oppressed the weak, and injustice was a way of life. Women had no rights, and the rich hoarded wealth while the poor suffered. Many of the Sahabas radiallahu anhu were caught in this cycle, some as oppressors, others as victims. Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu, holding his sword, furious, storming towards his sister's house after hearing she had embraced Islam. For many, the turning point came in unexpected ways. Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu intended to kill the Prophet, peace be upon him. But on his way, he learned that his sister and brother-in-law had accepted Islam. Furious, he burst into their home. But upon hearing the verses of the Quran, his heart softened. Many Sahabas radiallahu anhu had similar journeys. Some were oppressed slaves like Bilal radiallahu anhu, who endured torture for refusing to renounce Islam. Others, like Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, were noble and kind-hearted even before Islam, but found their true purpose in the new faith. Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu, now a Muslim, standing before the Kaaba, proclaiming his faith boldly. Islam transformed the Sahabas. Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu went from being one of Islam's greatest enemies to one of its strongest defenders. Bilal radiallahu anhu became the first muazzin, caller to prayer azan, and Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu became the Prophet's closest companion and the first caliph after him. Their lives became centered around justice, kindness, and devotion to Allah. Islam taught them that true strength was in faith, not wealth or lineage. Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu was known for his fierce temper and strength. He was deeply respected but also feared. Like many of his people, he worshipped idols, believed in tribal supremacy, and viewed Islam as a threat. Sahabas radiallahu anhu companions gathered, discussing governance, justice, and faith. After Islam, the Sahabas radiallahu anhu became leaders, scholars, and warriors for justice. They dedicated their lives to spreading the message of peace and equality. The rich gave away their wealth, the strong protected the weak, and the once divided tribes became one strong ummah. A vast landscape of Medina, where the call to prayer echoes as Sahabas radiyallahu anhu walk through the streets, greeting one another with warmth. Islam changed not just individuals but an entire society. The Sahaba radiyallahu anhu went from being lost in the darkness of ignorance to being the torchbearers of truth and justice. Their transformation is a lesson for all. No matter our past, Islam offers a future of hope, purpose, and righteousness.